Hey guys, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today I was guided to jump on here and do a collective reading. Now this collective reading for me is going to be a little bit bittersweet, but it's ultimately very positive and powerful for you all, okay? So just like all of my readings, this is a general reading, which means it cannot possibly apply to every single person that's watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all of the information will be left in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome. Come on in. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. And I hope that everyone is doing well. So the message that I got, I literally heard no more tarot, and I knew it wasn't talking about me specifically because I literally love tarot, right? But I feel like the message that I'm getting, I don't feel this is what I channeled. A lot of you guys are no longer going to be watching tarot because you're going to have a lot of time, or you're going to need most of your time to yourself for these new endeavors. You guys have amazing stuff getting ready to come in for you, and you guys know always I do it on camera, right? I always show you guys the cards. All the cards are upright. There's no reversals in either one of the decks. And I'm guided here and there to look at the first couple of cards. Yeah, and this is where it stopped at. And, you know, it just gives me an overlying message. Again, this is not a stage reading because I'm going to show you guys on camera that I shuffle, and I shuffle it really good a lot of times. So you'll see that this is like very authentic what I was picking up. So if you see at the very bottom, you have the Sun card, okay? Whenever the sun comes up, a brand new day starts. Very positive energy. Something is slated and destined, because this is major arcana, so that's definite energy. Something brand new is destined to come into you guys' reality, and it's going to be amazing and super powerful. Like the vibration that I picked up before I started, it really did make me quite happy. Like I said, I feel like a lot of you all who are watching tarot, you won't have time to do that anymore because you're going to have so much going on with newness in your life. Because typically when a lot of people watch tarot, is for like some type of direction, when you feel confused and you want some type of spiritual guidance. You know, tarot is a very powerful way to get that message and get that guidance. But for a lot of you all, a lot of your dreams and wishes are getting ready to come true. Everything that you're hoping and praying for is getting ready to come in for a lot of you all. And I just, you know, the signs don't have to apply, but I do toss it out there because I know a lot of people like to hear the signs. So some of you all could be involved, you know, a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual could be involved if it comes to love, because I do see love here. And then also as far as time frames, something could be manifesting in a major way in Leo season, July, August, okay? Card before that, that's what I'm telling you. A lot of you guys have love, okay? You got the Lovers card right here. And I just said just a few minutes ago, literally, like the Sun card is something new coming in. If you look right here in this card, you have this woman who is human. She's here solid in the 3D. This guy right here, her knight in shining armor, and again, apply this if you're a male. However it resonates with you, apply it, right? He's like translucent. He's like a ghost, right? Which means he's not even there right now, but he's coming in, he or she. So I'm telling you, a lot of you all have new love coming in that's going to consume so much of your time. And not in a negative way. I don't get it in a negative way. I get it more so in a way where, you know, when you first start dating, you're in this honeymoon phase, you're in love, you're having a good time, and you are putting a lot of time, effort, and energy into building this connection with this person. You guys have somebody coming in. Really look at this card. He's like a ghostly figure. And no, I do not take this as somebody who has passed on. I'm not getting that message. If it applies to someone out there, you know, you have my sympathy, but that's not what I'm getting here. I'm getting that this person is already on their way into your life, because keep in mind, both of these, you're starting off with a major arcana, and then directly next to that, you have another major arcana. That's the universe saying that we are bringing this in for you, okay? So the Lovers card resonates with the energy of Gemini. So far you have Leo and Gemini. The next card you have right here is the Three of Wands. I'm going to say this again, something's coming in, okay? You get the Sun, something new coming in. It definitely has to do with love. Also choices, because the Lovers also talks about choices, needing to make a decision, okay? The Three of Wands talks about waiting for your ships to come in. That's why I'm telling you guys, you have amazing stuff coming in. It's so powerful. That's not even funny. For some of you all, this could be starting in Scorpio season, because Scorpio season is the next water sign of the year, of this year. And of course, this is Wands. I know that, Leo, Sag, Aries, but I'm just noticing the fact that it's a ship, it's in the water, and it doesn't look like this ship is too far from him. So something is coming in quickly, very quickly. And you know, the Three of Wands talks about looking towards the future, and it's going to be very positive. And then I'm hearing progressive, because like I said, this ship looks like it's moving quite quickly, even to the amount that it's kind of leaning. Okay, so the next card you had right here is the Page of Pentacles, something solid and stable. You could be meeting someone who is a little bit younger than you. I'm hearing 4 years. Also with the Page of Pentacles, you know, pages are always messengers, somebody bringing in some type of communication. There could be a communication about an increase with your finances, promotion, because you see how he's dressed, and it looks like he's very well off, very wealthy, because, you know, back in those days, they had to have money You know, be very abundant to dress like that in the finest garments. And then the very next card you have is the Empress. Let me tell you something. You literally started off 1, 2, and 3. So you have 3 major arcanas in this card spread so far. The Empress, again, for the Empress, she's typically depicted as someone who's pregnant, which means she's about to either give birth, actually be a mother, or give birth to something new. For me, I feel like a lot of you guys are giving birth to a new cycle, because you see how you have all these circular energies here. A lot of you all, male and female, are getting ready to give birth to new cycles, okay? New cycles in life that are going to be very positive. I always tell you guys, for every Empress, there's an Emperor, vice versa, same sex. However this applies to you, whatever the case, these are divine counterparts. Spouses, long-term companions. This is going to be amazing energy for a lot of you all. I do feel like in the pre-shuffle, we're going to get a lot of energy where, you know, it's talking about what you're currently going through. Nothing is topping the Sun card. I'm telling you that right now. Nothing is going to top the Sun card. Again, I always shuffle on camera so you guys can see what's going on. I'm telling you, this is the energy that I'm getting. A lot of you guys are getting ready to go through some amazing shifts. So I'm going to hate to see you guys go, but I'm happy for everyone who is going to, you know, who's going to be impacted by this. This is quite powerful. Also, when I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I heard was Don't Hurt Yourself by Pop Culture. That's the name of the band. I'll leave the link to that song in the description box below so you can listen to it following the reading if you so choose to. And that song is a very upbeat, high tempo song, like a party song. And I feel like a lot of you all will have something to party about, something to be happy about. Like, I feel like finally a lot of y'all are getting what it is that you deserve in life, and things that you were hoping for is manifesting. For a lot of y'all, like, no, everything is going wrong in my life, because I can sense a lot of people will be saying that. Also, I feel like this is going to catch you so off guard that in a most amazing way. I really do. And I'm super happy for you all, because I know, seeing the comments, and I know even when I do personal readings and things like that, I know a lot of people are going through some very challenging things, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. But I guarantee you, there's going to be a major shift. And I'm hearing the next 6 months will be epic. Epic. All around the world, but all encompassing with a lot of people who have put in the work. For people who have been through hardships. A lot of you guys are coming out of cycles that were so long held. In other words, like, you know, just cycles of, I'm hearing cycles of 3. So somebody could have been through 3 years straight of just, it just feels like continuous darkness. But a lot of you all are getting ready to come out of that, you know. And again, I say I applaud you in advance, because I feel like it's going to be epic. You guys seeing the cards just like I did. It's going to be epic, okay? So let's go ahead and part the deck, change the card at the top and the bottom. We will do the same for your clarifying deck. And as always, you guys know there are absolutely no reversals in either one of the decks. So once I start shuffling, if I get reversals, I will read it as such. Now, you guys know for your general energy, we're not going to have any reversals, because we're going to get the sun and the moon. So we'll get the card that comes before the sun and comes after the sun, and the card that comes after the moon and before the moon, okay? The moon talks about things hidden, things unknown, things we do not have clarity about. And the sun talks about the things that are coming in and the things that we should be getting ourselves prepared for to invite into our life, because that's going to be you know, a new face reality, okay? So let's see what we get for you guys today. Currently at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, look at all this major arcana. You guys watch what I just did. This is incredible. Then I say for every Empress, there's an Emperor. There's your Emperor. So a lot of you guys, this message is going to be predominantly wrapped around love. And then also, not just love, a lot of you guys, like I said, there's going to be increase. So your status change in your place of employment, going from possibly hourly to salary, because you're going to be like a supervisor, a team lead, some type of managerial, okay? This is Aries energy also. I just see increase. I see increase. You don't tell the Emperor what to do. You don't tell the Empress what to do. They tell you what to do. They make the rules. You see, he already has the scrolls here. He's already ready to implement whatever he needs to do. He's across this type of bridge. Like somebody is getting ready to cross this, like water under a bridge, crossing over a bridge, something brand new, you know. Yeah, because I'm hearing water under a bridge. Like all that old shit, all that hardship and things that you have been through is water under the bridge. And look how much bigger he is than that bridge. And then I just said a lot of you guys are getting ready to go through new cycles. Do you see the circular energy behind him with the cosmic astrological placements? It's like a full calendar year. And I did just say a few minutes ago that I heard 6, like 6 months. So for some of you all, things are going to be manifesting. And there's going to be major transformations for you all in the next 6 months. I'm getting 6 months for a lot of you all. And I know it may seem far, but keep putting in the work, because you're going to manage it in a major way. Again, look how small everything else is. And he's towering over this bridge. And he's already coming equipped with whatever he needs. If you see right here, what do you call this damn thing? I don't know why I want to call it hack it so bad. That's not what the fuck that is. It's like a oh shit, you guys look at it. You'll see it in the comment in the comment section. But it's like, if anything comes to get his path, he's already prepared to cut that shit off, because he already has plans about what he wants to put in motion. He or she. You guys know what I'm saying. It's gonna be powerful. You're coming protected physically, cosmically, divinely. You're coming protected, and nothing's gonna stop you from moving forward, because all of those roadblocks, you guys have went through that, and you're coming over that right now. Is what I'm getting. Okay. So let's go ahead and part the deck randomly so we can shuffle. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. A lot of you all were dealing with things that were stagnant, because the Seven of Pentacles talks about feeling stagnant, feeling stuck. Okay. If you notice, there's ample amount of pentacles here, but yet her basket is empty. So in finances, like I said, for a lot of you all, there's going to be a change of your dynamic, because you see how she's facing him, which means she's ready for some type of increase. She's ready for some type of upheaval in a positive way, right? For some of y'all, this could be happening in Aries season, okay? March, April, there could be some shifts for you all. I just keep hearing abundance. There's an abundance of supply, because if you look behind her, she has these the cattle there. You see how many they have back there, which means there's just opulence. There's an abundance of it. You will never lack. You will never need for going forward. And even though she doesn't have anything in her basket, if you really look at her facial expression, it's almost like she's just kind of wondering, do I leave this situation or do I stay? Let me keep my basket just in case, and let me stay faithful about it. Some of you all may be wearing amulets, or need to start looking into like some type of crystal amulets, or something that just raises your vibration, because you know that's what amulets do. It gives you it's like an energy booster, because they hold the symbolism of it resonates with you on a soul level. So some of you all need to do that. It may help keep you inspired, may help you keep your vibration up. Just looking at this card, because you know it looks like some of you all may feel like, and I'm not saying this offensively, I'm just saying this because I am seeing this in this card, and this is the message I'm getting. Some of you all feel like, I'm too old to be in a position that I'm at right now. I need to be in a better position. And I have to say that age does not matter. This is one thing I always talk to people about when I speak to them, and they say, well, I'm almost so years old, and I shouldn't be doing this, I should be doing this, and I should be here. And I think to myself, okay, so once you get that, then what? Do you stop living? No, you're going to keep living. So then why are you concerned about how old you are when you got it? You have it now. Now keep living. Okay, so some of you all may be feeling like you're past the time that you wanted to achieve certain things. It does not matter. You have much more life to live, so keep going, okay? So let's go ahead and shuffle upright a couple of times until we get Major Arcana of the Moon and the Sun, and then the cards that come before and after both, okay? I'm trying not to make this video too long, but I do feel like there's quite a bit of messages here for you all. I'm telling you, there's abundance coming. Abundance, abundance, abundance. The universe is handing you something major. It could come in very quickly. You got the Ace of Wands. All aces are something brand new. The universe orchestrates this. And it's like you see how the hands are coming out of nowhere. It's like it's going to come out of nowhere. And it's going to be amazing. And I did say for a lot of you all, I just seen the Emperor Aries season. You got Leo, Sag, Aries right here. So for a lot of you all, the kickoff is going to be Aries season. March, April. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through the deck and get you guys Major Arcana of the Moon and then the Sun for the collective. Just in the Tower moment. Yes, some of you guys are moving into a new residency. Okay, so we stop right here with the Sun. And I just said moving, and look what you got here. You got, oh my God. So you got, look at this. You have the Six of Wands. Did I not say 6 months? And then you got the Sun right here. I'm telling you, for some of you all, something's going to start off in Aries season. And for others, 6 months from now, you literally have the Six of Swords. You're going to be moving from things that are heavy. You see how it's dark back here? But as she moves this way, she's moving towards where the light is. So a lot of positivity is getting ready to come for you all. 6 months is going to be a big deal for quite a few of you all. The next, are you looking at this? The next card is still the Lovers. Wow. Okay. So we have the Sun. Okay. You got the Six of Swords. And I feel like I almost said Six of Wands. Six of Wands is very positive also because it talks about victory, success, attainment, achievement, being seen for your abilities and gifts. Okay. So for the Sun, you have the Six of Swords, and then you have the Lovers card, okay? So we're going to go ahead and go through the deck and then get the card that comes before and after the Moon for the collective. You guys have some amazing energy there. Okay, we got the Moon. And then right before it, you have the Four of Swords. And then you have the the Knight of Wands, and then Three of Cups behind it. So let's see what we get. Now, actually, I'm going to address the moon first because the moon is the current energy. That's things, hidden things, and all things you have clarity about, and things that also need some type of healing. And then we'll jump into the sun. So for the moon, okay, you have the Four of Swords and then a Knight of Wands. Four of Swords, Knight of Wands. Now, it's very interesting because when I just stopped that shuffle halfway through, I seen the Three of Swords. And if you notice in the Four of Swords right over this person's heart, there's 1, 2, 3. So some of you all are getting ready to heal from some type of devastating heartbreak. You still have a little bit more fight in you because you see how he's taking the time to pull back, retreat. But he still has his armor on from head to toe, which means he still has more fight in him. And that's why he has one more sword right here. So a lot of you all, you're going to have to fight through a little bit longer, fight through something. I feel like it's more so emotional and mental, okay? Because swords is communication and mental. I always tell you guys, sword up, yes, sword down, no. So it's like, yes, you still have a little bit more fight in you. In the past, you may have felt defeated. That's why you have these swords across. But then you have a sword right over him where the heart chakra is going up. So what I'm hearing is that a lot of you all got heart, okay? A lot of you guys got heart. You're not going to allow things to knock you down. You take a break. You know the saying, if you feel tired, take a rest. Take a break. Don't give up. It's not an option because a lot of you all have some amazing stuff. And I know this is the case because you go from this guy being right here, laying down, taking his break, to now get on his horse, Knight of Wands, prepare for whatever. I always tell you guys, knights are either going into battle or coming out of battle. I feel like a lot of you all are going to take a little bit of a break. And this is interesting also because remember, I kept saying Aries. I keep getting Aries season. It could be involving an Aries person, but I keep getting Aries season, March, April. And I know this also because, like I said, this is a Four of Wands, right? I'm sorry, Four of Swords, but you have 3 here and you got 1 here. In all totality, like I said, it's 4. So for some of you all, it's going to start in March, and for others, it's going to start in April. And then I know that also because you also have the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is typically known to be Sagittarius, but it's also Aries and Leo because it's a minor. So I'm telling you, just based off of this energy itself, it looks like March, Aries season. So April, March, okay, March, April, Aries season, a lot of you all are going to see the fruition of things that you fought for. Something is going to combust, and it's just going to, then I don't get it in a negative way. I don't get it in a negative way at all. I feel like a lot of the things that you fought for is coming in for you. Now, this is interesting also because I'm looking at this. You see how big this crab is compared to these wolves here? You have one howling at the moon. And you have one who's being a bit submissive. I feel like this is showing duality of your own personal traits. Like at one point, you were just quiet and submissive. And now it's like you're speaking up for yourself. And then it's like you're going to have some type of support system that's going to come in and intervene. What do you say? How do you say? Take life by the jaws or take life by the horns, and you know it's many sayings like that. But you see how clearly he has claws here, and it's like something is already in your grasp because he's already focused on whatever it is. He's already going in a certain direction. You see how his body is leaning. Also, we did have this energy of 6 with the 6 of Swords here, so something also can be happening in June because you have that crab Cancer energy, even though it's Piscean, but you do have Cancer energy here. So during June, Cancer season for some of you all, there could be some things that are manifesting, okay? So let's go ahead and get your clarifiers. Again, we are going to clarify for the moon, the 4 of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Death card, absolutely. Now, the Death card is not a physical death. It is a spiritual, mental, and emotional transformation, a death and a rebirth. That's major arcana, so that's definite energy. Also, it resonates with the energy of Scorpio. I'm going to tell you what I'm getting right now with this. For a lot of y'all, you're getting ready to have an aha moment in Scorpio season, which will be at the end of this month. You see how that sun is coming up? Did we not start, you know, that's the energy we have here, right? So it's like the sun, old things, old stagnant things, things that were weighing you down, things that made you feel deflated and defeated. You have someone laying here as if they are dead, deceased, they're done. That stuff is leaving. It's going to the wayside, and you have the sun coming up. And that's exactly what's getting ready to happen. There's going to be some endings for a lot of you all. Again, I'm going to say they're going to be positive. They are. And I know this because you have a major arcana, which is a definite energy. It's sweeping changes getting ready to come to you all. Okay, and also I'm hearing that somebody may be taking custody of someone's children. If you had a family member or someone who passed, again, my condolences. And this is, again, a general message. But if you had a family member or someone who passed or someone who is, because I'm seeing overdose, also someone who may be on drugs. And I don't want to put this heaviness in your reading, but I do have to say this. If you are taking over or trying to fight for custody of some children so that you can provide a better life for them, I feel like you're going to get it because you see how the Pope figure is on their side. It's like somebody's going to support that situation and they're going to come in and intervene. And you're going to be able to get custody of the children. Even if you are going through some type of custody battle, especially if it's involving a Scorpio or you are a Scorpio, I feel like it's going to go in your favor. Also, if you have to go to family court or something like that in Scorpio season, it's going to go in your favor. I'm getting that also. For the children, make sure you get counseling, because I'm hearing that also, because look at this child right here. She's quite devastated. This one is so young. She doesn't understand really what's going on, but this one is devastated for sure. So I'm just putting it out there because I do have to say it, because that's what I see, okay? So let's go ahead and part the deck so we can shuffle. You have the Page of Swords. I spy someone keeping tabs, a bit of a lurker, but also someone who is ready to go. They with all the shits. They with all the commotion. You know, they're ready to jump into action. You see how his ponytail's flying in the wind. He already has a sword up. I tell you guys all the time, sword up, yes, sword down, no. He's ready for whatever, and that's exactly what I said here. Even right here, look at that. His sword is up. He's resting, but his sword is up, which means this person is always ready for whatever, but sometimes you do have to pull back, retreat, and take a break. Like I said, if you're tired, take a break, take a nap. Don't give up, okay? So let's go ahead and shuffle and get clarifiers for the Four of Swords as well as the Knight of Wands. And then I say earlier, I seen the Six of Wands, victory. Absolutely. And I was thinking that when I seen the Six of Swords, there's victory. Absolutely. Victory, success, attainment, achievement. People finally seeing your worth. There was definitely some heartbreak. Was I not just speaking about that? You got Three of Swords right over him. A lot of heartbreak in both relationships because something ended, but then there's like ongoing cycles with someone for some of you all. But there was a lot of heartbreak at one point. But it's like that's coming to an end is what I'm getting with that also. Okay, I'm hearing one more shuffle. You got the Knight of Wands again. That's what I said, for a lot of you all, you're getting ready to put your pride, coming out of heartbreak, your pride and strength to the test. And you've been through a lot for a reason, so that you could be resilient. That's what I'm hearing there. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess. A lot of you all need to start listening to your intuition. You got Piscean and Virgo energy here. You need to start listening to your intuition. Trust yourself. You, your loved one, first, middle, last initial could be B, T, J, C, U, G, or W. Again, B, T, J, C, U, G, or W. Again, Piscean and Virgo energy, but also could be dealing with a Gemini, because this Roman numeral 2 looks like the Gemini symbol. And it's interesting, just as I said at the time, was 2222. So a lot of you all, they're telling you in order to get to where you need to be, you need to start listening to your gut feeling. If something is telling you to apply for a certain job, do it. If something is telling you that you need to leave a certain relationship or situation, do it. It just seems as though you're not listening to something right now, or more so, that's what was, that's what was happening in the past. And so a lot of you all are taking that time to pull back so that you can really get in tune with your intuition and yourself. As I said, I feel like this is shifting in a major way, okay? So let's get a clarifier for the Four of Swords for the collect. Okay, flipped up very quickly, and look what it was. You guys got hella major arcana already, so I'm telling you, this is shifts, okay? Abroad. You got the Devil. Nothing else flipped out. So they're telling you it's time for you to, okay. So I forgot who sings that gospel song, but you guys know. You guys always know in the comments. I literally, as soon as I seen this, I heard break every chain. You need to break chains from toxic things, and I feel like a lot of you all have, and this is why you're pulling back and retreating, because you're really meditating and focusing on the fact that things in the past, toxic karmic connections, bonds, and situations with individuals were keeping you in fucked up predicaments, okay? If you notice right here, like I said, I feel like it's coming to an end, though. He has a scroll right here, and that's a karmic contract, because this is definitely karmic energy. You see how they are bound to each other, okay? Codependency, but there's flames on it, which means this contract is coming to an end, and I know that. For some of you all, this could definitely be happening in Capricorn season if you are not a Capricorn or dealing with a Capricorn person, because this does resonate with Capricorn energy, okay? So for some of you all, this could happen in December or January, as that is Capricorn season. Nonetheless, it does look like you're really going to be taking the time to reflect and realize what it was that was holding you back in a negative way. There's a lot of, I'm hearing codependency, so a lot of you all are realizing, because this is, once he wakes up, he's going to have a fresh outlook on things, and he's going to realize that there was energies of codependency that was holding him back, for sure. Making them be stagnant, because again, here in this position, these swords are active, whether they're down or up, but this is sideways, so it's neutral, so it's like you're just going with the flow of things. So some toxic relationship made a lot of you all just go with the flow of things, and for some of you all, the toxic relationship could have been to a job that you weren't happy with, all for the sake of finances, because it's Capricorn energy, which is earthy energy. That's Pentacles. So for some of y'all, it could be your finances or what you do to make your finances. Look at all this major arcana. The Temperance card. Some of y'all are losing patience with a situation. Also, what I'm getting right here, because we're getting ready to clarify your Knight of Wands, which is also Sag. Both of these are cards of Sagittarius, okay? So what I'm getting right here is, because this is major arcana, I feel like with it being in reverse, they're saying that you're losing patience with a situation. It's something that you want to happen faster than the universe is prepared for it to happen, or going to prepare you to allow it to happen. The universe is not going to allow this to happen in Sag season, which is November, December. So if that's something that you're looking for, the answer to this is no. And you may want to jump into something very quickly, because the Knight of Wands is the fastest moving knight in the whole entire deck of tarot. You may lose your temper about this situation, but the universe is telling you it's not time yet. Keep your warfare on, okay? Protect yourself at all times. And I'm not saying from harm. I mean that too, but I'm not getting that. They're just saying protect yourself, because you're getting ready to go through a cycle where things are getting ready to manifest for you in a major way. So keep your guards up. Pay attention to things that are going on around you, so it can put you in the right place at the right time, okay? So let's get a clarifier for the Knight of Wands for the collective. The Knight of Wands for the collective. And also clarifying the Moon energy. The things hidden, the things unknown, the things we don't have clarity about. So what card do we get for the Knight of Wands? Okay, you had a couple flip up right here, but they didn't flip up right, so I'm going to keep showing. Okay, you got one flip down. I love it. So you have the Knight of Wands. Are you looking at this? Look at this shit already. You guys are already starting off. Both of your clarifiers are major arcana. This is quite powerful. I'm telling you, you guys will watch what I'm doing. I'm not pulling cards. I never pull cards. So you have the Knight of Wands. Okay, somebody who wants to rush into things, hot and cold, in and out. Here for a good time, not a long time. And then you have the Hangman in reverse. So the Hangman upright. You see the lettering. This is someone who's stuck in limbo, not sure whether or not they should move forward, not sure they know what to do, just not being active. Like I said, some energy of stagnancy, being complacent. They're not seeing the world for what it truly is. And like I said, somebody's had an aha moment. And I keep wanting to say, I keep hearing in my head, somebody had a come to Jesus moment. So some of you all may be going back to church, or thinking about going back to church also, or some type of religion or some type of spiritual practice you may be thinking about, because I'm hearing that as well. But the Hangman in reverse is someone who, aha, light bulb moment. Now I get it. Because upside down, he can't see the world for what it truly is. Things are warped. Things are very confusing and not true to nature. In reverse, he's upright now. He sees the world for what it is right now, and he's seeing, he or she, whoever, however this applies to you. You guys are now seeing that it's time to move on. It's time for things to happen for you. It's time for you to put action into something for sure, because Wands, that's action, drive, tenacity, vitality, putting in, things into motion in a passionate manner. So passionate that it's almost combustible. There's literally a volcano right here. And also, I don't know if I said this in one of my last collective readings, but I do see something happening actually in the world, like our actual world, with volcanoes. There may be a volcano that's going to erupt in Sag season in November, December. And I know a lot of people are like, well, the weather's going to change during this time. But look at what's going on in the world right now. You never know what the hell is going to go on. Okay? So there could be a volcano getting ready to explode soon. Or specifically in Sag season, I'm picking up. Also, again, you have Piscean and Aquarius energy here. Okay? So we're going to get a clarifier for the Six of Swords for the Sun. And the Lovers card for the Sun. Okay? Coming out of restlessness, coming out of feeling bound, okay? The Eight of Swords, and that's interesting because you have the Six of Swords, now you have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords talks about feeling trapped. And that's exactly what the Hangman is, but you're no longer trapped. You're no longer bound. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of shifts coming for you guys. And it has to do with your love, it has to do with your finances. I'm not so much getting stuff with health, but you know what? I'm going to say, if anything, mental health, because swords is communication and mental. So some of you guys need to take a mental health day. I'm hearing that also, so please do. Please do, okay? Yeah, because take a mental health day. Because you also had that Three of Swords also, so there's a bit of heartbreak and sadness, in the mix when it comes to your life. You can feel like hopeless is what I'm getting also, Someone could definitely be feeling hopeless. So let's go ahead and get some shuffles for the Six of Swords. Clarifying the Sun card. Clarifying for the Six of Swords for the collective. And we had the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck a few minutes ago in reverse, which means you're coming out of feeling entrapped mentally. You guys are watching what's flipping out. Okay. So far, all of your clarifiers have been major arcana. Did I not say you guys are getting ready to go through major shifts? This is why I was being like urged so hard to do this reading today. Okay. You have the Justice card. The scales are being balanced in your favor. Like I said, sword up, yes, sword down. No, this came up right. So if some of you all are choosing to make a, make a move, it's going to be very positive for you. Some of you all have already moved away from something that you may have been in for 6+ years during Libra season, which we are currently in, because the Justice card is major arcana for Libra. And then also I feel like, like I said, within the next 6 months, the scales are getting ready to be balanced for you all in an amazing and powerful way. Again, this is major arcana energy, so this is a definite. Things are getting ready to shift for you, and the universe is supporting that and guiding that movement. You're being guided in a very positive way, for sure. Some of you guys could also be Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. That could also apply. It doesn't have to, like I said, I just tossed it out there. But whatever the case, if you were thinking, okay, so I'm also getting a message to tell you guys, okay? Because again, I said sword up, yes, sword down. No, some of you guys could be really doubtful because you see how all these swords are down. But this is major arcana. Major arcana trumps everything. And so they're saying if you were fearing moving and going in a different direction, that's going to help you balance the scales by moving forward. Again, every single card you have here that I've clarified so far, they're all major arcana, which means this is the universe telling you it's time to go. The universe is already stepping in, playing a role in this situation. Like, what are you waiting for? So let's clarify the Lovers. Bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck, and you guys seeing our hands over here, okay? You have the Ace of Pentacles. The universe is giving you something major and abundant and stable. So I'm going to say this again. If you're thinking about moving to a new location where you want to live or a place of employment, this is going to apply so much stability, so much security for a lot of you guys, okay? And I did say when we had the devil here, Capricorn, right? I'm getting for some of y'all during Capricorn season, it's going to be a major shift. December, January, there's going to be something abundant coming towards you all because you're going to let something go, which allows something new to come in. It's going to be very positive. For a lot of you all, I'm definitely getting some type of raise or increase. Possibly holiday bonuses. You're going to get more than you actually planned on or more than you have in the past. You could get hazard pay, especially if you're working in the medical field. I feel like you guys are going to get amazing bonuses. Amazing, as you fucking should. I feel like you guys are going to get amazing bonuses. Also, like I said, as far as living, if you're thinking about moving and relocating, I feel like if you put out a loan or something like that's going to go through. If you were fearing like my credit is fucked up, they're not gonna, they're not gonna take it. I feel like it's gonna be approved. You may have to put a little bit more money down because you see how big this pentacle is. Nonetheless, I feel like you're gonna get approved. So go ahead and apply it because I'm telling you, the universe is already telling you that they have your back. They're supporting it. So let's see what we get for the Lovers card, okay? For the Sun. Lovers card clarifying the Sun. Okay. Things that were no longer fulfilling, no longer made you happy. I feel like you're coming out of that. You have 2 4s right here. And I said this earlier, I feel like April, and I feel like Aries season for a lot of you all, something abundance coming in. Now, upright, if you look at this, he's looking at these 3 of Cups. He can possibly look at these like they were failures or things that didn't work out for him. And he's so focused on the things that didn't go right that he's not even realizing that something major is coming in. And remember, we just had that Ace of Pentacles where that big hand was given the pentacle. Some of you guys really need to pay attention because there's major blessings coming in for you. The things that were no longer fulfilling, you're not going to have to deal with that anymore, okay? I say this all the time and time again. With major arcanas, whatever card it comes with, it trumps it, okay? So I feel like especially if you were constantly dealing with people who are emotionally unavailable because you have Cups, which are emotions and feelings. If you are the type of person you keep feeling as though you're attracting people who are emotionally unavailable, you're getting ready to bring in someone who is not only strong-willed and tenacious, physically, mentally, emotionally, but they're also very supportive and protective. You see how he already adores her and he's not even there in the physical. Okay? This person makes you feel very sexy, alluring, attractive, and also more than anything safe. Like it's safe to be in this person's presence emotionally is what I'm getting. And I feel like this is going to be amazing for you all. Nothing here is negative. This is literally the only card, and it's interesting here. Okay, so this is the only card that did not have a major arcana for the clarifier, but that's because it in itself is the major arcana, so it's trumping everything else. There's amazing energy for a lot of you all. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Again, I'm going to throw out certain signs because we do have some majors here. So you have the Justice card. Of course, we have Leo. So you have Libra, Leo, Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius, predominantly Pisces, but also Cancer. And then you also have Capricorn, okay? You did have Sag quite a bit because that Temperance card stuck out for me, and then also the Knight of Wands, so Sag. And what I'm picking up is as far as seasons go, very strong Aries, okay? Aries season is a very powerful predominant over your reading, or dominant energy over your reading. Also Capricorn season. Also, they're telling you that a toxic cycle is ending. Like I said, I feel like some of you guys could be going through cycles of 3, which is very interesting because you do have 3 beings in this picture. So there was, you know, is you, your person, or you and your higher self, and then there's that entity right there that's coming in between whatever it is you want to do or explore as far as moving forward. But whatever the case, I like the overall ending for it, because you have the Hangman in reverse, which means this is someone who is seeing things in a different way. You're going to see the world in a completely different light, because things are shifting and manifesting for you in a very positive way. Okay, very positive. Literally every single card you had, with the exception of the Lovers, had a clarifier that was a major arcana, which means the universe is already stepping in. I feel like you didn't have this with the Lovers, a major arcana, because guess what? This person's already coming in. She can't see him, but the universe has already sent this person there. It's weird because I'm hearing saving grace. Like, this person is going to be, I'm hearing saving grace. And of course, you know how it goes. You don't ever put all your energy into anyone. You have to love you more than anything. But this person is going to make you feel safe and secure. Because if you really look at it, he's not there. He's like a ghostly figure. Nonetheless, it seems like she can already feel his presence. So for some of you all, you can already sense, and again, this applies to both males and females, you can already sense that somebody's coming in, is what I'm getting. Like, you just know. You may not, it's just a feeling. You know what I mean? It's just a feeling that you just know that something is getting ready to come in. You just you can't quite put your finger on it, but it's getting ready to happen. And this person and this relationship is going to be strong. Like I said, he's like a knight, like a warrior. He has his armor on. So this person is already prepared for whatever. I also feel like this person has been through a lot in love and relationships. Also, they've come through some type of storm as well. And so when they meet you, you both will be on the same wavelength. But this will make for a very strong and united relationship, is what I'm getting. Okay? So as always, until next time, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, take care. Bye.